piece is If You've Never Had Children. The full title is If You've Never Had Children, Shut the F*** Up. Not kidding. All you have on your mind is your money, your career, your relationships, your sexuality. Please, shut the f*** up. About 3 months ago, I entered a new chapter in my life. I became a grandfather. My daughter and her husband had a little baby girl, Carly. My son and his wife were expecting their first child, my second grandchild, sometimes in August. And I watched as they go off on their new adventure together. 9 fairly miserable months of hormones, mood swings, body changes, and substantially uncomfortable sex. All the while preparing for what my daughter is now experiencing, the baby. I held my granddaughter in my arms and she squirmed and cooed and eventually started to fuss. Fuss, that's parent speak for screaming baby. I adjusted the way I was holding her. I calmed her the way I did when her mother was an infant. I looked over at my daughter and she seemed a little frazzled. I said, not so easy, is it? She looked back at me and she said, Daddy, I had no idea. At that moment, I realized that our relationship had taken an incredible step. That wonderful step where I became something she never thought I would be. I was right. She's going to college, my daughter said. Oh, really? And she's going to wear sunblock. She's going to learn to play the piano and not go out with boys till she's 18. And I once jumped out of a plane. They call it skydiving. I call it terrified man falling. From a freezing 13,000 feet, I stepped out of a plane going 200 miles an hour. I learned an important fact of life as I put my courage to the test. And it became suddenly apparent to me. I can never get back in the plane. I hurtled towards Earth like a man hurtling towards Earth. That is what having a baby is like. You can never get back in the plane. You have committed to the entire trip down. There is no turning back, and much like sky falling, at some point you have to put your trust in something else. You pull the cord and you hold your breath as you watch them go off on their own. And if you're lucky, the parachute opens and they will forgive you your mistakes. They will acknowledge some of your wisdom and even ask for advice now and then. They will be honest and kind. They will be caring spouses, loving parents, trusted friends. They will become what you always dreamed they would be. Grown-ups. The Italians have a saying, tutto posto. That means everything is in its place. Now, the problem is tutto posto is only per adesso. That means for now. Trust me, everything is in its place for now. Because horror and disaster is a phone call away. A broken bone. A broken tooth, a broken promise, a broken marriage. But for the time being, everything is tutto posto for me. I've heard it said that you can only be as happy as your least happy child. Isn't that great? Your happiness, your career, your health, your comfort all come second to your least happy child. I look at my children and per adesso, they are happy, loving, and loved. For the moment, I relish their joy. The air is still and warm as I hang blissfully under the canopy of sweetness that holds me. And I see the beauty of the world under my dangling feet. Hopefully, my time of hurtling is over. To my grandchildren, I will be at your T-ball games and your dance recitals. I'll teach you how to ski and swim. I'll take you to the zoo and to plays. I'll put money in a college fund for you. I'll do that all. But first, I have to drain Social Security. And Grandpa's going to drink some of that medium-priced wine and have that lady, who Grandpa likes to call his nap partner, come over and do disgusting things with him. To my children, good luck. Try your best to stay together. Have courage, a sense of humor, and a little faith in God. And to my father, who never saw me become a parent, Pop, I had no idea.